Hey Patrick, how you doing? Okay, so it looks like you changed up your concept a little bit from your sketches. Um, yeah, I know. Week 7, week 8. I mean, we're all just buried. I totally get what you're saying here about just being so busy, crazy busy, right? Especially for you working in. Patrick, how you doing? Okay, listen, I gotta tell you, man, I'm not so sure. I'm not sold this is the most compelling approach. I know that you changed up your concept a little bit from last week because we were kind of pointing in this direction of um, climate change rather than this impossible travel destination. So I understand that, but I just don't think this is a very compelling solution. Mainly, the main reason is because the images are really they're competing with each other, and they're also very much competing with the text. This is such an unusual configuration with the lights and the way that this is demanding attention. We don't, the eye doesn't know where to go. There's just no focal point, right? So being that these are both very demanding images, the text, just the informational text just really doesn't stand a chance. By the time the viewer is done looking at this area and this area, it's time to move on. Do you see what I'm saying? And we can see the same thing pretty much with the banner. By the way, this is a web banner, so this is required to be presented at horizontal um, orientation. So you don't want to present this at this kind of this. You want this horizontal. I think the dimension. Hang on one sec. So here I'm over here, week 7. Project 3 Impossible Travel Campaign Part 2, but right down here in Web Composite, right here, uh, but 600 pixels high by 160 wide. So you change the orientation of your banner. But at any rate, my recommendation is this: let's just go a little bit more traditional here in terms of the visual characteristics of a travel campaign. I would say find a futuristic city. I mean, there's been so many movies. It should not be hard to find some stills of some sort of futuristic city, not an illustration, but a still. And then you can start compositing interesting things with the backdrop being this kind of interesting futuristic city where we're traveling to the future, but we have to take care of the earth. I think the text is fine, but I would recommend this configuration for the text. I would watch your hierarchy. Okay, so you want a headline, a nice headline, maybe the location, travel to the future, and then you want your tagline. So you want your headline and your tagline, and then you want your tagline, meaning the slogan that you wrote last week. Then you want your body copy. So typically the headline is going to be the largest, then the tagline or subhead is going to be next, and then the body copy is going to be smallest. So I recommend we do that. We composite some sort of a futuristic scene, and then just compile the type as such and really do some research. Go out there and take a look at what real travel posters look like, and try to compile it as such. Travel ads and travel posters, and try to compile it as such. We really want to get this kind of travel poster flavor here, and then we can carry those visual attributes onto the banner and the billboard. So those are my recommendations. Now, again, you're free to continue to pursue the direction. If you think this is working out for you, by all means, pursue it. I'm just a little concerned about some of the elements, principles, basic page mechanics here. So, okay, Patrick, thank you for including your work. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.